Yes. Hello, welcome everybody to our Quarantini event. We're so excited that you're able to join us. This is something different, a virtual fundraising golf tournament. I have a lot to explain, but as we begin things with prayer, first I'd like to invite Father Mark to lead us in prayer. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Father Steve, for that. And thank you all for joining us tonight. Your patience, this is new to us and it's new to you. And so we'll have a wonderful time tonight. But let's begin by asking God's blessing upon us, especially the blessing of the technology gods, that they keep everything running smoothly and good. But the technology angels, how about that? The technology angels. I am Catholic, so only one God, the Father in heaven, the angels to watch over us. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Gracious and loving God, we thank you for the blessing of community, of friends, of family, of the joy of celebrating together while remotely together in heart, together in Christ. We ask you to bless this night in giving thanks for the many wonders that you share with us, the gifts that are given to be auctioned, to be raffled, and to be given away. We ask that you continue to bless our community here at St. Lucie and all the communities throughout the Santa Clara Valley, that we continue to grow in faith, hope, and love. And may your Blessed Mother be with this night, caring for us and watching over us, especially the youngest, the most vulnerable in our community. And we ask this in your name, who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. St. Lucie, pray for us.
Thank you, Father Mark. And as he mentioned, yes, the technology angels. We pray everything goes well, but if it doesn't, please don't go away. We ask for your patience if things don't work out. But today's a very exciting night. But before we begin anything, I'd like to invite all of you to copy the link that comments and send it to a friend. Send it to a friend. Tell them to, hey, come on, check this out. We have over 100 people signed up, but we want to double that because we got a lot of exciting things. We have some special guests, our principal, Sue Grover, but also John Lynch, our general manager for the 49ers. And also throughout the evening, all the pledges and items and auction raffles, I just want to talk about the mission of why we're having this event. Every year, we have a golf tournament to support many children's activities, but as you know, this year, due to the COVID, we can't have it. That's why we're doing a virtual event. So whatever you give this evening, it goes to support, to provide scholarships to our St. Lucie School, our St. Lucie School and Parish Catechetical Program, and also our nonprofit Camp Thrive. So we hope that you can have a wonderful night and enjoy, have a martini or your drink of choice, and enjoy. At this time, I'd like to invite our auctioneer, Mr. Tracy Adams.
Thank you, Father. Pleasure to be here. And for those of you that the golf tournament last year, I met you there, and I'm very pleased to be back this evening. Let's talk a little bit about the logistics tonight. There's a couple of different ways we're going to ask you to donate to the parish, to the school. The first thing is going to be through a pledge. So we have a pledge drive. We're going to start off with a pledge of $250. If $250 doesn't fit you, you can have a button on the right-hand side of the screen that says Other. But look, push the button. $250 is very simple. Go ahead and do that. $250 will give 2 kids access to Camp Thrive. As we go on this evening, we'll drop that down at $125 level. That will give 1 child access to Camp Thrive. And later in the evening, we'll drop down to $50. That will give us supplies, lunches, that sort of thing for the event. But look, at any given time during the evening, pledge what you can. We're looking for help for the church, for the kids, and for the school. The second thing we're going to do throughout the evening, we're going to have some auction items. Throughout the evening, we'll stop. We'll bring up some items for you to look at. Hopefully, we can get a lot of people to get some money flowing and make it real happy. I'm already starting to see some pledges come in. Kelly, thank you. That is fantastic. Dave, I see you out there. I really appreciate it. All right. So as we start to move forward here, remember that for every $50 that you give, you will get 1 entry into the raffle. So at the end, once you've pledged, for every $50 or $50 that you spend on an auction item, that will give you one access into the raffle that'll happen at the end of the evening. So for real quick, when you're looking at your screen, some of you already found, Ben, I see you out there, you found the pledge button. That'll be on the right-hand side. When we have the auction buttons, they'll be in the same place. The auction buttons will have a number to increase it by. You can also hit the button to the left-hand side there and put in whatever dollar figure you want. Now, Father Steve, I'd like to talk to you real quick about the first video we have. For those of you that don't know, the Masters is not happening till later this year, so St. Lucie went ahead and we had our own version of a golf tournament. We had a number of folks come out and play around the school. Miss Grover, Father Steve, Father Mark, some of our students. Oh, she's embarrassed. I embarrassed her. Good. Things are working out well for me tonight already. Hi, Jennifer. I see you. All right, so we're going to take a look at the first video. Going out now. Remember, hit the pledge button, $250. And now for the first golf video.
So first up is Olivia over here. Yes. Yes.
Hey, Olivia!
Olivia. So our president. Yeah. So how's it like being the president of the school?
As president of the school, it's really enjoyable. It's fun. You get to have a closer relationship with the principal. Make the events fun for all students who attend our rallies, and make sure you have a great day at school. Yeah.
Santiago, can you tell us what do you like about our church or our school?
What I like about the school is the teachers are very nice to us, and they help us learn every single day, including Miss Grover. She's also helping us with the bathrooms, so that they're starting to build on them.
That's great. All right. Good job. All right, let's go here. So, Olivia, anything you want to say to your 8th graders?
I miss you guys all, and I hope you all have an enjoyable 4 years in high school, and hope to see you again.
Yes. You hit it in 3. So Olivia hit it in 3, gives her a par. Santiago hit it in 4, gives him a bogey. Miss Grover hit it in 3, par, gives her a par. Mark, par, made a par. And I hit it in 1.
5.
I hit it 1. That's an eagle. So
Pars are better than eagles, by the way.
yes.
We're doing a very special scoring. Every hole Father Steve loses, he actually loses points. So.
All right. All right, so hope you liked the video. That was just the first hole, the 1 of 3, and it's a continuation here. Okay, this video, okay, all right, okay. So now we have a special guest. He really needs no introduction because we've been just promoting him the whole time, We have John Lynch, the general manager for the San Francisco 49ers. He just won the Executive of the Year award. Congratulations, John.
Yes. Steve. Hello to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I'm so casual. I'm outside grilling. It's a beautiful day. I was outside grilling dinner for our family, so sorry for the thing, but
no worries. So weather's pretty good down there in San Diego?
Yeah, we came down here to San Diego. That's where we were prior to me taking this job, and we've kept our place down here, so we thought we'd ride the quarantine out, and obviously, like everyone, you hurt for the people that are hurting during these times, and for the people who are sick and financially troubled and all that. But I will tell you, the blessing has been for families like ours, where number one, I work a lot with my job. Number two, we have college kids, 2 of them that were gone, and albeit locally, one at Stanford, one at Santa Clara, and then 2 younger ones. The fact we've all been together for a couple months now, I think my wife Linda and I think it's pretty cool. I hope they still think it's cool, but
Oh,
having
for
great
sure. Yeah.
time.
Yeah. And we're so appreciative of you and the 49ers as well. I mean, I saw one Twitter thing of you guys lighting up the whole Levi Stadium in blue in support of the healthcare workers and all that. But I have some questions for you. Now that you're here, when we first started this quarantining event, I asked people to join, and they're like, whatever, and then I said, well, John Lynch is coming, and then we have like over 100 people who signed up, so we're very fortunate to have you here. A question I have for you is, I think there's a reason why you won Executive of the Year, right? Because I mean, actually, everyone that I talked to last week, I had like a chaplains meeting with all the chaplains of the NFL teams, and everybody's like, say hi to John, say hi to John, right? So everybody, you're well respected, but I think, can you talk a little bit about, your philosophy of, you always talk about how it's important to have the people of right character and of value, not just somebody who's talented, right?
Yeah, I think that's always important, and it's something Kyle Shanahan, our head coach, and I connected with that. And one of the early exercises we did when we got to the 49ers was really challenge ourselves. How are we going to build a championship team? And what are the qualities that make that up? And we sat actually with the Stanford professor one day for like 13 hours, just kind of a brainstorming session. What do we believe? And we came up with this idea of talent, because you have to have that in the NFL. You've got to have guys that are really fast. You got to have guys that spin on what we call spirit, and those are the things, is a guy, does he absolutely love football? Is he contagiously competitive? Because we believe when a guy is competitive, that is contagious. It permeates the whole team. Are they dependable? Are they accountable? All the things, a lot of the things that our faith teaches us, and I've been a part of my upbringing by my parents and growing up in the Catholic Church, and things I've tried to live my life by are the same things. And I think it's really interesting why I feel really confident during these unprecedented times. And our players, typically they're here in our off-season programs, but I have great confidence in them because I think we have the right people. So I know that whenever they say, hey, it's time to come play football again, our guys are going to be ready, both physically and mentally, because we have the right kind of guys, I believe.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, I think if you make it to the NFL, talent is already given. You're already talented, right? But it's just that intangible, the spirit. And I think you and Kyle Shanahan do a tremendous job of picking the right type of people. Somebody that I gotten to know personally is Mike McGlinchey. He comes to Mass, and he's a pretty solid guy.
Mike's a tremendous guy. Mike, we always joke, Mike, he should be running a Fortune 500 company, not playing right for the Niners. What he acts like. He's a tremendous person. His faith is, nothing warms my heart more than seeing when you do Mass for us the night before games, and the entire McGlinchey crew comes in, sometimes like 15 deep, and it's great.
Yeah, they got a big crew.
Yes.
And also for the audience, if you have some questions, you can type in some questions if you like, and if we have time, we're more than happy to answer. And just one more question, John. I know that you already mentioned, but your faith is a big part of your life, and it just kind of shows in whatever you do. Can you just talk a little bit about your faith? Because a lot of people know you as the football player, the Stanford player, 9-time Pro Bowler, better be in the Hall of Fame kind of person, right? Everyone knows of your talents, but as NFL players, we don't really talk too much about faith that much, So I think people are very curious, especially this crowd, the Catholic.
Right.
A little bit about your faith.
Yeah, first and foremost, that's who I am. I feel so blessed that I grew up in a family. Both my parents were from Chicago, and both grew up in the Catholic Church in the Catholic school systems. My dad took a job. I was born outside of Chicago. He took a job in San Diego when I was 9 months old. So not much of the Chicago roots in me, other than my family. But some of my earliest memories, and my favorite memories. I was one of 3 kids, but we all went to a school in Solana Beach, California, down here, St. James Academy. And,
right.
Our routine was my dad would take my brother and I, and we'd go to Nautilus, which was the old workout place. My brother would sleep in the corner. My dad and I would work out. We'd go get donuts on the way home, and then we would hurry up and change and go to mass, daily mass. And so that's how we started our day every day. And so it became a big part. And then obviously, as you get older, you take more ownership. And I think a lot of people hopefully have been spending a lot of time on their faith during these times, because there is a lot to worry about, with the virus, with the financial implications of it. But I'm confident that, God never gives us more than we can handle. I think the thing I miss more than anything, I talked about that, and I'm not always able to do it with our job, but whenever I can, I go to daily mass, and missing that. I mean, it's been so long since I've had communion, and I think, like so many people, you appreciate that miracle more and more each day, the more you don't have it. And it's sad that sometimes it takes you not having something to appreciate it. But I would hope that common sense prevails here. And if anything's essential, it's our churches. It's things like communion, and hopefully, of course, we have to do it safely. But to me, if I don't know, there's a lot of things that are open, and the fact that churches aren't, there's something wrong with that to me.
Yeah, well, thanks for sharing that. It's very, very personal about your upbringing, and hopefully, you know where I stand in terms of having masses. You don't got to preach to me, bro. But hopefully, we can, have masses soon and all this. Just referring to some of the comments, they're asking about our picks. Of course, they're always worried about who are picks, and I think it's we got Javon Kinlaw and Brandon
Ayuk. Yes.
Ayuk,
Yeah.
right? Ayuk, yeah. Can you just tell us a little bit about our first round
Right.
picks? And
So, you can't miss Javon Kinlaw. He's a mountain of a man. And, one of the toughest parts of my job is you have a great player, and you always want to practice what you preach. And we preach that if you do great things on the field, then you do great things off the field, and then we're going to find a way to keep you. And sometimes, though, there is the financial side of this game. And DeForest Buckner, we got hit by that this year, and he had played so well. He deserved so much money, but we couldn't keep the rest of our team together had we gone ahead and paid. We would have had to make a lot of sacrifices. So after a lot of thought, we came to a trade agreement with the Indianapolis Colts. That got us the 13th pick in the draft. So one of the reasons we were in the Super Bowl last year, our defensive line was really good. It was dominant, and DeForest was a big part of that. Yeah. And so we wanted to keep our strength. And so Kinlaw was a guy we became very fond of. He's bigger than DeForest, and not in terms of height, but in terms of mass. And we did feel like at times we were a little light on the defensive line. And if teams wanted to run the football, Seattle, for instance, with a huge offensive line, they could wear us down a little bit. Kinlaw's a 325-pound guy. And so I think he's going to give us some girth in there, but also incredibly explosive. So he's got a chance to be a special football player. Brandon Ayuk really fits well. He plays a lot like Deebo Samuel, has another element to his game where he can catch the ball downfield probably a little more effectively than Deebo. So I think he's going to be a great fit. Kyle does such a great job with the offense. We got two players that I think are going to make instant contributions for us, will be starters right away. If they have to earn that, but I believe they will, and then be great players for us for a long time. Two exceptional kids. Yeah. Javon's got an incredible story where, grew up almost homeless, and just stayed positive. A lot of people helped him along the way. Went to the junior college route up to South Carolina, and it's a miracle that he became the player that he is and the person that he is. So we're very. The only problem, we've drafted these guys and we haven't seen them yet, other than like this on Zoom. So we're eager to get to see these guys when they can finally come in.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you very much, John, for taking this time. And, I really appreciate you. I owe you big time because if it wasn't for you, all these people wouldn't be tuning in.
You don't know me.
But thank you again.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll celebrate Mass.
That'd be
All
great.
right.
Great.
As soon as things get back. Yeah.
Okay.
Have fun in San Diego and hope to see you when you come back up north. Thank you very much, John. Blessings.
God bless everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
So
So hope you
enjoyed this camera. Got it. So hope you enjoyed a little interview with John. Yes, you can see he was definitely a man of faith and general manager. Got a lot of wonderful things. But going back here, I watched a video from one of our students.
Hi, my name is Joshua. I will tell you how much fun is Camp Thrive. In Camp Thrive, I have friends who help me to learn different things. Camp Thrive helps me to improve my reading and math during summer. I hope I get to go again. Thank you for your support.
All right, so we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. First off, I want to say thank you. So far, we raised over $5,000 before we even started the auction. That is incredible, incredible, incredible. Woo! You're going to know now the green pledge button is going to change. Our default pledge is going to go to $125. Remember, that sends one child to Camp Thrive. Please, I know there's a lot of people on here. Keep pushing the button, but now we're going to get to some of the fun stuff. I do want to also remind everybody, I think I forgot to mention this, for the first 100 donors, the first 100 people are going to get homemade limoncello from Father Mark and Father Steve. And remember, at the end of the night, before you check out to go home, there is a shopping cart in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Push that button, go ahead and put your credit card information, and we promise it's safe. Pay your pledges, we really appreciate it. There's a lot of folks that have pledged now this pledge. Thank you for that. So the first thing we're going to do tonight, we're going to start off with our first auction item. This is San Jose is a hockey town. First thing we have is a signed Sharks jersey signed by Tomas Hertl. This item here is going to come up momentarily. And we're going to go. All right, so we're going to start the bidding here at, say, $50. How about if we start at $50, folks? I do have a bid coming in at $50. See, I'm going to step forward here. Oh, I got a bid down $10. Dominic Giacalone. Come on, folks. We need to keep going here, folks. There we go. We got 20 from David Tobin. Please, Tomas Hertl. Need to see Tomas Hertl coming up here on the screen. There we go. We got Brenda Martin. There we go. There we go. Jim, thank you very much. It's $100. Come on, folks. Let's beat out $100. Jim's going to get a steal. There we go. Keep going up. 120. Tomas Hertl, folks. I just saw him over at Joseph George. He said the knee is getting better. Not quite that well because, well, we were at Joseph George, but he said he's getting better. He's getting ready for next season to come back. Look, folks, we've missed sports right now. COVID-19 has been pretty rough, but this is a way to go back and relive the sports times. So far, we've got Neen coming in at $210. Neen, awesome. Father Steve's going to come show us the beautiful jersey. I'm going to step out of the way. There we go. Tomas
Keeping
Hertl.
our social distance here, too. Look at that.
Look at that. We're keeping away. We're going to keep the bidding going here, folks. We're up to $230. Brenda, thank you very much. $230. David's coming in. We're going here, folks. Tomas, he's I would say an up-and-coming star, but he's already a star. He's fantastic. We keep going here, David. We've got you in at $300. $300. Do I have anybody else? $300. $310. Palita, thank you very much. We have $310 on the Tomas jersey. $310. Anybody else for Tomas? Tomas going once. Tomas going twice. Sold to Polita for 300 and, oops, I lied. We got to keep going here. We got another bid at the last second. David, you squeaked it right in there. $350. David, nice job. Thank you very much. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. And David, you've won the Tomas Hertl jersey. Thank you, David. All right, next thing. While San Jose might be a Sharks town, the Bay Area, at least a good portion of it, 49ers town. So what we have next is a 49ers swag bag. Started off with a football signed by George Kittle. If anybody watched the 49ers last season, you saw what that young man did, and he was a beast. He has a great future in the NFL. Father Steve, any stories?
Yeah, I mean he's a stud. He's probably the top 2 tight end in the NFL right now. You know, him and Kelsey. I mean, but you're gonna get in this item a personalized signed football by George Kittle with all the authentic stuff. You know, if it's not, I'll just take a photo of him and you, so make sure we're good. And also 49ers swag gears, right? So included with the football is also a cap, a t-shirt, a polo shirt, sweats, and I think like a little sweatshirt kind of deal. And depends on the winner. If you are the winner, then you just tell me the size and we'll get you the size. All right. So all that included in one package. Here we go.
Well, that is fantastic. And Father Steve, I think they like your voice. Bidding's already up to $500 on the 49ers swag bag. $500 already, folks. Thank you very much. Look, this thing is fantastic. It's around here somewhere. The football's incredible. I really think you're going to have a potential Hall of Famer. This is going to be awesome. We got to keep going here. Polito, we have at 520. We're at 520 on the 49ers swag bag. Mike and Kathy, thank you. We're at $600. This is a 49ers town here, folks. Let's keep going, see where we go. Anybody want to go higher than $600 for the 49ers swag bag? We have $600. Anybody else want to go more than $600 on the George Kittle signed football? Uh-oh, there we go. We're up to 620. 620, folks. Remember, for every $50 that we purchase this, you will get a name in the raffle for the end of the evening. So that would be, there we go, Mike and Kathy. We're up to 640 for the 49ers swag bag, the football. Shirt, cap, sweatshirt, shorts, in your size even. $640, folks. Can I get any more than the 640 for the 49ers? How about some 49ers love, guys? Come on. Let's see where we're at here. We at 640. I'm going to start the countdown here because I'm not seeing anything else. Oops, there we go. We're at 660, folks. Let's wait where we're at. We're going to start the countdown. Mike and Kathy, you want to go? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Oops, Mike and Kathy jumping in at 700. Thank you, Mike and Kathy.
Woo!
Polita, why don't we get back on top of the 700? That is, I can't do the math right now, but I think that's 14 raffle tickets as well. How awesome is that? Polita's back in. Uh-oh, we got a race here to the top. Just like the 49ers, we finally get back on the field, folks. We got a bid at $720 for the Kittle football. All the swag in whatever size you need. Father Steve will do a personal shopping trip for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you need.
We're at 720 going once. Oh, we're up to 800. Oh, Dennis Carpio jumping in. We have a new bidder, folks. We're at $820 on the 49ers swag bag. Folks, I know Dennis loves his 49ers. Oh. There we go. We just hit $1,000. Polita, thank you so much. Anybody want to come back? $1,000. George Kittle, personalized shopping trip by Father Steve. Let's keep going. That is a lot of raffle tickets as well. So we're going to go counting down here, folks. We are going to go 3. Uh-oh. We're at 10. 1,050. Mike and Kathy are back in the race. We're going around the corner here. We're at 1,050. Polita, Dennis, anybody want to come back and join us? We're at $1,050 for the 49er swag bag. We're at 1,050 going once, 1,050 going twice, 1,050 going 3 times, and we are sold. Mike and Kathy Gutto, thank you very, very much. That's $1,050.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Everybody else, thank you.
So much.
All right.
All right, we have one more auction item at this time. One more. We have another Sharks jersey, except for instead of Tomas Hertl, this is the entire team. The entire team is going to come up here. And we are going to start the bidding here at $100. David, thank you for jumping in at $100. That's 2 raffle tickets. Ben and Bethy, thank you. We're at 110, 120. Thank you. Come on, Jim, at 175. Jim, I love it. Everybody loves the Sharks in town, right? Brenda at 185. Thank you, Brenda. Make sure Jonathan knows. Gary, hi, at 195. Gary, Patty, thank you very much. We just cracked $200 on the Sharks jersey. Polita's back in the running again, 250. Gary, back in. Wow, we're running right up here. We're at 245 with Jason at $600. Thank you, Jason. Okay, we're at $600. Everybody on the 2019-2020 Sharks team. Everybody, beautiful jersey. Kelly Solberg jumping in at $700. Father Steve, you like the Sharks?
I do. I
All
do.
right.
I do. Yeah.
Good. Well, maybe we'll have to catch a game one of these days.
Let's do it. Let's roll.
$700. Jen Wong's coming in. Uh-oh, Jason Lee is back in. There we go. We got the Sharks coming in. Gary at $1,010. We've broken $1,000 again, folks. Thank you so much. That right there is a lot of raffle tickets to top it all off. Anybody want to try to take that Sharks jersey off of Gary's hand? We're at $1,010. $1,010 for everybody on the Sharks. You got Bernsey, you got Thornton, and Jason Lee coming in at $1,500. Thank you, Jason. We're at $1,500. Everybody on the Sharks, look at them. They look great in this jersey, and then they put their name on it just for you. We're at $1,500 for the Sharks jersey, 2019-2020 team. We are going to start the countdown here. Jason's at $1,500. Gary, Jen, you want to hop above it? Kelly, Gary's back in at $1,510. Sorry, Jason, you have to keep going. Kelly's back in, $1,600. This is a beautiful jersey. Kelly, you can just drop it right off at my house. I'd appreciate it. We had $1,600 from Kelly Solberg. Kelly Solberg at $1,600. We're going to go once. And Jason's back in. All right, Jason, I love it. $1,700 for the Sharks, guys. That is a fantastic jersey. It is a great Father's Day gift coming up here, folks. $1,700 for Father's Day sounds like a bargain by any stretch of the imagination. It's hard to go shopping right now. Shops are opening up, but this makes it nice and easy to get delivered right to you. We have $1,700 on the Sharks jersey. Everybody signed up for $1,700. We're going to go once. We're going to go twice. And we are going to go 3 times. A lady. Sorry, I couldn't risk. And we are looking at.
All right, winner.
$1,700. Thank you. Donations this
Keep
evening.
it going.
The next thing we have is round 2 of the St. Lucy's Golf Tournament. Now,
right.
oh no, we don't.
Yes. We have a video
We have a video
from Brian and Jeannie Perez, right? So you hear them, and then right afterwards, we'll see the second hole. So
and where we want to
check
talk
out the
about
video.
that is a great St. Lucy family.
That's
A
right.
great St. Lucy family, the Perezes, 4 kids in the school, here every Sunday in the front row. They're fantastic. The golfer, Olivia, you saw, that's their daughter. She's our student body president. She's amazing. Their family's amazing. Let's hear from them.
And shout out to Gerald for doing the interview.
Thank you, Gerald.
All right. Well, Jeannie, Brian, thanks again for taking the time to talk to me today and sharing with me a little bit about your story. So let's start at the beginning here. First, just tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe quickly how you met, how you landed in Campbell, ages of your children.
All right, so I'll go first. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jeannie Perez, and this is my husband, Brian Perez. And we have been married now about 17 years and have 4 wonderful children, ages 8, 10, 12, and 14. It's a total locker combination, but we have been blessed to have 4 great kids, and luckily have all had the opportunity to actually go through St. Lucy's. And you know, we met at the University of Notre Dame. So if you can see my husband's logo there, go Irish.
Nice.
And I think wherever we live too, I mean, the first thing we've always looked for is the Catholic Church. You know, we regularly, pray every day and go to Mass, and it's an important part of our life. So we always knew as well that with our kids that we wanted them to go to Catholic school for as much as could be possible. And, you know, when we landed in Campbell, okay, great. Even before the grocery store, our first thing is like, well, where's the nearest church? Right?
Where's the church? Nice. Okay.
So, you know, belonging to St. Lucy really came first out of obviously being Catholic, but secondly out of proximity, and then, you know, thirdly, thank goodness, it was a very just welcoming parish and community.
Father Steve is in the lead, so he gets to go first.
So this is part 4 We are starting out here at the courtyard. For those who go to the school, you know that this is where we have a lot of the alumni reception during Fun Fest, right? We're gonna go through the gate and through the lunch table. This is the part 4. Good luck, everybody.
Hi, my name is Olivia Perez, and I've been at St. Lucie for, I would say, 8 years and survived, like all these other students around the world. We're hoping you join us in our celebration as we watch.
A little rough there, but literally, figuratively. So what was our scores here? Miss Grover? 4. She had a 4. That gives her a par. So she is still even par for the tournament.
No, I'm sorry. 5. I have 5.
She lied.
I did not.
She lied.
I forgot.
Is this possible? Is this? We do have reconciliation.
I was honest.
We still do have
I said
reconciliation.
4 was there. 5.
She got a 5, which makes her 1 over par for the tournament. Remember that, okay?
Okay.
Santi,
10.
you got a 10. You got a 10. All right. So he got a bogey. The first hole leaves him at 7 over par. Well, the
I
mark
was disqualified. I was at 12.
12. So that leaves him at 12 over. Olivia, she got 3 over. So you got a par the last hole. That leaves her at 3 over. And I think I got a bogey too. So that leaves me at 1 under. So those are the scores heading to our last hole, which will be a par 5. But hope you like the lunch tables. A lot of memories, a lot of snacks, a lot of fruit roll-ups.
And fun lunches.
And fun lunches. And we look forward to having you coming back as soon as possible. But let's head over to our last hole coming up here.
All right, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the second hole. And we have a special guest, everybody knows her, Miss Sue Grover. Round of applause, welcome. The video, the second hole, you cheated.
I did not cheat.
You cheated. Do we need to see the video again?
No. I did
I'm
not
just wondering, how is it possible that a Catholic school principal cheats? Is that even?
I accidentally gave you the wrong number.
I would have offered reconciliation right there on the spot.
I know you would, but
but
it was a mistake. It was not cheating. There's no cheating involved.
Okay, I believe you. But we're so thrilled that you're here with us. We know that for the kids at St. Lucie School, we would really love to have you at the school, and we miss seeing your faces running around recess and all this, stuff. But it's the situation. But maybe Ms. Grover, can you just say something about the students? Do you miss them?
One of the hardest things to learning, because not being able to see the students in your classroom or running in the play yard or laughing and fooling around at recess and just being kids in the school, it is so very hard for the teachers. It's so very hard for me. When I write this all the time, one of my favorite things is listening to the laughter of children at recess. And there isn't that laughter right now. So I love going into morning assembly. It's a Zoom morning assembly, but to see the children and to listen to them chat it up with each other and fool around with them it's so fun. It's not the same, but it's what we have right now. And I know the teachers love being in their classrooms, their Zoom classrooms, and seeing their children every day. So it's hard, but we're making the best of it. One of the things that we did today, about 5 teachers and myself, we drove around to our 8th grade student's house. And we did this last week and gave them their graduation gowns. And today we passed out yard signs and cookies, and for some of them, their graduation pictures. It was really fun. And I never knew how much I missed seeing parents, but seeing parents face-to-face, social distancing, of course, has been great. And last week I even had principal coffees for every grade level. And it was so fun seeing parents in those coffees and just hearing their voices and talking to them. It was just refreshing.
Thank you. Yeah. Shout out to all the 8th graders. You know, we have a virtual graduation and the baccalaureate mass next week. But I think, you know, as you heard from John Lynch too, even in the midst of difficulties, we try to make the most of it and try to see the positive at the school physically. We're able to do some renovations, right?
Oh,
Which allows us to do it at this time earlier, hopefully, right? So can you talk about a little bit about that? What's going on at the school right now?
We are so excited about the renovations. Thank you very much to the parishioners and the school families who donated to this project, because it is clearly underway. There aren't any bathrooms in the school. The water's been shut off since March when we left on distance learning, and we are down to studs in both sections of the school. And it is so interesting to see what the building was like in 1953.
Yeah.
So we can't wait to see the progress as it goes.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's very exciting, and hopefully, when you do come back, you'll be able to see some of the changes and renovations. One last thing is, Ms. Grover, you know, this virtual auction and also the golf tournaments in the past have allowed us to provide scholarships for students to attend St. Lucie School. Can you just talk about some of the impact of the scholarships and how some of these students have made a difference in our school community?
Well, we believe that the mission of the Catholic Church is to enable parents who want a Catholic education for their children to be able to afford that. And it is, I must admit, it is hard. Tuition is going up in every Catholic school, but it's our job, I feel, to help families when they need it. And especially at this time where jobs are being lost, people are being furloughed, laid off, and there's a new struggle. How can we help our families stay part of our community? Because I feel our community is strong. It's the best thing about our school, and it's what I love most. So keeping our families engaged in the church with their children in the school, learning about God, is very important.
Yes. Thank you, Ms. Grover, for all that you do. How many years have you been?
5, but that's not true.
You've been here a while, and you.
September will be the start of my 40th year.
What a blessing! Everybody, give her a round of applause. Thank you, Ms. Grover, for everything, and we appreciate you as well. And as Ms. Grover said, we really hope to see everybody when you come back to school. If you have other questions, you can email her. I'm sure she'll be happy to answer.
Happy to answer.
Wonderful. All right, so let's move on. Thank you very much, Ms. Grover. We'll have Tracy come back. Our next auction item is a succulent. And Tracy, you were telling me the other day you learned what a succulent is. Huh? What is a succulent?
Well, apparently, a succulent is almost like a cactus. But it's put together as a nice arrangement. This one we have is a 10-inch succulent. It is absolutely gorgeous.
That's right.
Before we get to the auction, I might want to take 2 seconds off script, and I apologize.
For sure.
I want to say thank you to the teachers and the staff at St. Lucie. This distance learning has been difficult for everybody, for the teachers, for the students, and I am extraordinarily thankful for the efforts that they've all put in to help our children. Ms. Grover, your team has been outstanding, and it is very much appreciated by all of us. So thank you.
Thank you.
Now, a couple things. You're going to see the banner has now gone down to $50. So it's a $50 pledge will be the default pledge. Again, you can bid anything that you want to. We are about to hit $10,000, folks. So we're going to start with this succulent. We're going to go with the succulent. We're going to start at $10 on the succulent, I believe. Right? Nope. Sorry? Waiting for it to come up. Technological stuff, folks. Sorry. There we go. We're going to start the bidding on the succulent arrangement at $100. Father Steve's going to show you the succulent arrangement. Again, it is beautiful. It's a 10-inch arrangement. It is fantastic. And we're going to go ahead and look for a $100 pledge on that. $100 pledge. We have $100 on the succulent. There we go. Thank you, Dominic. We really appreciate that. Come on, folks. A few more dollars here. We're going to pass $10,000. So let's bid up on $100, and we have 125 from anybody. 125, 110. How about 110, folks, on the beautiful succulent? Or we can make you guys bid for an awful long time, so Father Steve sits here and stands on his knees holding it up. Just for that, folks, we need to keep the bidding going. We are up to 120. Can I get a more than 120 on the succulent, folks? The succulent is a 10-inch by Gardener.com. We appreciate them for their donation. Thank you very much. We're at 120. We're going to go 120 going 20 going twice, 120 going 3 times, and the Tib keys.
All right, congrats.
Nope, wait, we had a last-minute winner. Erica, I'm sorry. Lance and Mary, you snuck in. You snuck in on me. Congratulations. All right. Next up, one of the things Shelter in Place has taught us is that we look forward to going and doing things outside of the house. We can't do that now, but soon we'll be able to. So the next item that we have up for auction is a Tahoe Kings Beach condo with a pool. Woo! This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It sleeps 8. This is going to go, right now to go to Tahoe, you have to own a property. This will not, this is an owned property, so there are no fines and you're good to go. The property itself is fantastic. And we're going to start the bidding on this at $100 for the Tahoe Kingswood Village weekend. We have $100 on the Tahoe weekend. Now oh, there it goes. We have Vicky in at 120. Welcome to the auction, Vicky. We got 130. Whoa, Jim jumping 350. Patty went to 370. Vicky's back in. Here we go. Come on, folks. Who doesn't want to go to Tahoe when we can finally get out of the house this summer? Let's do this. Let's get up to Tahoe, enjoy ourselves. We're over $1,000. Sarah Frausto, come on down. We have a bedroom, 2-bath. It sleeps 8. You've got a condo. Excuse me. You've got a pool up in Tahoe. We know it's going to be a warm summer. It'll be great to jump in the pool. Tom and Darcy McNeil coming into the game. Neen Martellino at $1,500, taking a big jump. Guys, this is taking us over $10,000 for the night. We are very, very fortunate. Keep going. We're at $1,500 on this. Neen's going to go ahead and take a screaming deal for this condo up in Tahoe. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, sleep 8. Kelly coming in, sneaking ahead of you, Neen. You got to jump back in. Uh-oh, there we go. Polita, Vicky, Kelly. Wow, it's a race to the top again. We're at $1,620 with Kelly Solberg to go up to Tahoe. 8 folks. Get some friends together, guys. Go get a good trip out of the thing. Enjoy your summer. What do you think? Tahoe's awesome. Jen Wong wants to go to Tahoe. Neen's back yet. Neen really wants to go. Neen has just bid it to $2,000. Folks, we're at $2,000 on the condo in Tahoe. It is for the weekend, Dave. It is a 2-night. So it's Friday night, Saturday night.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend.
Saturday,
Shout out to
Sunday.
the Miller family. Thank you for your donation.
I lied. It's 3 days, 2 nights. You know what that means? We should see the bidding go up by 50%. It's 3 days and 2 nights. So we've got a bid 2 nights, the Tahoe Kingswood Village weekend. And we are going to go once. We are going to go twice. And for the record, folks, I'm going to wait a little bit longer to make sure I don't make a mistake. Erica's glaring at me. And we are going to go 3 times on this. We have $2,000 from Neen Martellino. It's your last chance, folks. Neen Martellino's going to Tahoe, folks. Woo! Neen Martellino. Woo! All right, remember, folks, we still have pledges open for $50, and every $50 will get you into the silent auction. Erica, can we take a quick picture of the silent auction items here, folks? We got a bunch of great stuff here. We have St. Lucie package. We've got a St. Francis package. A lot of great things that you can win. $50, every $50 you donate gets you an option to get this. Now, the next item up for bid is going to be a virtual evening. Right now, we're sitting at home. Our kids are sitting at home. And sometimes you just need to find something new to do. Trust me, sometimes you just got to find something new to do. But you also got to be safe. So this virtual experience, we have some throws in there. We've got some wine. And for those of you that like to keep clean, we've got a lot of emergency supplies. If anybody tries to buy Lysol, when's the last time you bought Lysol, Father Steve?
I've actually never bought Lysol, but
How about Clorox wipes? You ever buy
oh, yeah,
Clorox
there you
wipes?
go. Yeah, my mom
Right.
gets it for me.
We
Yeah.
used Clorox wipes earlier because we're going to try to be safe. All right. We have 2 baskets that are fantastic. We have some latex gloves. We got some wine. We've got face masks. We've got a wine carrier. There's some coffee because Lord knows when your kids have been screaming at you all night, you need coffee in the morning, don't you? Bids are going to go ahead and start at $100. And I've got 2 fathers with 2 baskets of emergency supplies. Some wine, some Clorox, some latex gloves. We're starting bidding. Gary, we've got $100. I can tell you that we have 110. Angela Sanfilippo Paxson, thank you. We have $120, folks. I can tell you that this is worth absolutely that. We have some wine. We have red. We have white. What is that? What is that?
Tea, some honey citron ginger tea.
Honey citron and ginger tea. That sounds very healthy. Lori and Jeff Galdes, Sean Kellenberger now at $160, folks. Again, we can watch Father Steve sit here and flex for a while if you guys keep bidding. How about 170? There we go, Gary. We have 170 on the evening experience. We have the wine. We've got the Clorox. You can clean the bathroom while you're drinking the wine. Angelina, there we go. Gary's in for $200. Jen Wong at $210. Jen's Polita, we have you back. Welcome back at $220. $220. What's that big box in the back there, Father Steve?
It's a hand sanitizer.
That is a
The
giant
bottle.
bottle of hand sanitizer. That is not the drink,
I was about to say, how I drink that.
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Right now, Polita's at $240. What's in the box? It's
Box.
under thing storage.
Yeah,
Keep all your
storage
beautiful
caddy
cleaning
there.
supplies.
You got special
We've got
masks.
We've got gloves. Jen Wong's up for $250. There's a Swiffer, folks.
Yes, sir.
The package has a Swiffer. You are going to get laundry baskets. Come on, people. Who doesn't want a laundry basket? We have $250 on the virtual evening experience. This is a heck of an evening, right? It is wine. You need some cleaning. You're going to store it underneath the sink. Who doesn't want to do that? Charlotte Grady wants to do that. She's in for $260, folks. Can I get $270 on the virtual evening experience? Erica's taking the wine out. We got a problem here. We have wine coming in. We've got, let's see, the Kim Crawford, and we've got, this is the R Collection by Raymond. This is a good wine, folks. We have Gary Orlando at $300. $300. How about $310, folks? Do we have $310? $300 is going to get Gary 6 raffle tickets if he walks away. Melita's back in, $310. Come on, folks. We got Swippers. We've got wine. We've got hand sanitizers. We got throw rugs. We got everything you need for a perfect Friday night. Matter of fact, if you need me to, we can find a way to get this to you so you can really enjoy this Friday night. We're at $330 for Gary. Thank you, Gary. We're at $330. How about $340 on this, folks? $340. Remember, folks, it's for the kids. It's for the camp. It's for the school. $330 by Gary. Polita back in at $340. Thank you very much, Polita. We have $340 going towards the kids. $350 will get you 7 raffle tickets as well as a chance to win the basket, folks. How about $350? Thank you, Gary. We appreciate that. Jason, I could not work for QVC. I don't have enough breath to keep doing this. Gary's at $350, folks. $350 includes Swiffer. I mean, come on, people. $350, 2 baskets, some Swiffer, some wine, some hand sanitizer, some wipes. I don't know, some Lysol. Polita's back in. I think Polita's going for the wipes. We have $360 for the wipes. Polita is, oh, see, I learned something new every day. Yesterday, I learned what a succulent is. Polita Sanchez, PJ. Hi, PJ. Thank you. PJ's in for $360. PJ is one of our sponsors this evening. Thank you for that, PJ. Gary's back in at $380. $380. We have $380 a basket with all of the cleaning. We have $380. We are going to go once. Come on, $309. Polita. PJ, there you go. I'm going to keep saying Polita now. Man. All right. We're at $400 with Gary. Thank you, Gary. We're at $400. Kelly's in at $410. We're at $410 for Gary. Cheers, Father Steve.
Salud, salud.
We're getting asked to
God bless
cheers,
you.
so we're
Yes,
cheersing.
God bless
Past
you.
COVID. We're at $420 by Gary. Thank you, Gary. We're at $420. Kelly Solberg's back in the run at $430. We have $430. Is that the Swiffer that you're going for, Kelly? Or are you going for those throws? Because those things look really soft and really, really comfortable. I got to tell you, Charlotte, she's going for the throws, I think. That's 440. We have 440 on your cleaning package with your wine. We're at 450. We're going to keep going here. We're at 450 for Gary. How about we start 450 going once? 450 going twice. Do I see 460 anywhere in the room? No, because it's virtual. I can't see you. PJ's in at 460. Thank you very much, PJ. We appreciate that. Gary, I think you're in a run for your money, buddy. Let's go. We need 470 out of you so we can get you ahead of PJ. We're going to go 470, Gary. What do you think? There. Gary's going to go all the way to 500. PJ, I think he wants the Swiffer. Or is it the basket? I don't know. But Gary's at 500, folks. We had 500. We got 500 going once. We have 500 going twice. And we have a winner.
All
Gary,
right.
thank you for sticking it
Congratulations,
out.
Gary.
DJ, we'll have to go shopping together, I guess. All right. Remember, folks, the banner's going to be back up. $50 get you a raffle ticket. Next thing we have is a couple of videos of the kids, Amy and Sante. Remember, $50. When you're ready to leave this evening, the pledge card's in the upper right-hand corner. Yeah. Keep going, folks. We've passed $12,000. $12,000, folks. Thank you very much. And $50 will get you snacks and supplies for Camp Thrive. Now we're going to listen to Amy and Sante.
Hi, my name is Amy. I've been in Camp Thrive for 3 years, and Camp Thrive has helped me how to be a leader, and I've made lots of new friends. We do things like cleaning the environment, helping people with needs. In all, Camp Thrive has helped me teach others how to be leaders and to have fun.
Heading over to the next hole here. So Santi, tell us about that shirt. Tell us about Camp Thrive. What is that?
It's a summer program that helps us kids learn and get better at education.
Yeah? What are some things that you remember doing?
I remember helping a lot of people in need. I remember when we went to NASA.
Yeah, we did go to NASA one year, didn't we? Yeah. And also we also went to Monterey, didn't we?
Yeah.
The aquarium? Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
We have 78 people signed up. That's good. That's good, man. That's great. Well, these items, they're gonna, yeah. All right, so we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Father Steve?
Yeah, that third hole, huh?
That third hole. I've heard amazing things about the third hole.
Well, what have you heard? What have you heard?
Well,
I want to hear this.
I don't want to break the suspense, folks, but I'm going to tell you this. Jennifer Adams is sitting at home in her PJs watching this, and she is in for a showdown. It's not quite Amen Corner.
Okay.
But it's
all
pretty
right.
doggone close.
Okay.
Pretty doggone close. Let's go look at the rest of the golf.
All right. All right.
So we have come to our last hole here. This is a par 5. So we're gonna start out over here, and we have a little playground obstacle. The hole is way down there, and like in our lives, we have a lot of obstacles. We gotta either overcome it, go around it, or go above it. So let's see how we do. All right?
Amen.
Very nice. Nice.
You're gonna get a good run out of that one. All right. Almost. Almost. Yeah. Okay, let's see if Olivia's going to go through it or go around it. Let's see.
She's
Man.
There it is.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay, let's see if Miss Grover is going to go through it or around it. I think she's going to go through it. Really playing for the kindergartners now.
Wow, great shot. All right, so how do we do here?
Had fun. How about you? Hey!
A very interesting golf game.
I think we
Olivia
had
actually
so
beat
much
you.
fun.
I
you
think
know?
Olivia actually beat you.
She probably beat me. Yeah, she's so good, you know. But regardless of how we did, I hope that you enjoyed watching this. And I think even though we said the first and the last place will host an event or dinner, I think we will all host it. What do you think? Yeah?
Yes,
Sure. All of us will gladly host it.
Father
All right.
Steve,
Yes.
I need a golf lesson. You help get her out?
Hey, I heard you played today.
I did play
Coyote
today.
Creek.
I did.
Yeah,
I
a
played
little
poorly,
windy
but I
out there.
played.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of windy. A lot of windy. A couple balls in the water. I really need a lesson. For those of you that don't know, Father Steve likes to tell me how often he's going to beat me, and he's always right, and it's really depressing. So,
We've actually never played still.
well, virtually. I imagine it. Dude. I imagine it.
All I-
I think what happens is he shows up in that USC shirt and it just intimidates me.
Fight on, fight on.
All right. Folks, we're going to continue on here. So just a couple of housekeeping items. Remember, when you're done this evening, the shop card is in the upper right-hand corner. The raffle, the pledges, I see them coming in, and thank you, everybody. Remember to stick on till the end of this auction. We're going to tabulate everything. We're going to pull the numbers, and the raffle items will be announced at the end of the final set of live auction items, which is now.
Let's do it.
Now, Father Steve.
Yes.
There's a golf course over in Los Gatos.
Yeah?
It's a nice place. It's a nice little course over there called La Rinconada. We have a foursome at La Rinconada coming up for bid now. Now, the foursome at La Rinconada, base value on that's about $1,000. We're going to go ahead and get you started here. Right now, we have Andrew Brown at 120, 150, PJ's at 150. This is going to be a foursome. It'll be a Tuesday through Thursday. And I'll tell you what, when you're ready to go, give me a call. I'll see if I can't come out and meet you. All right, Andrew Brown's up to 520. Dave Quick, PJ's in at 530. There we go. Dave, thank you very much, Mr. Tobin. PJ, there we go. Sean Kellenberger, come on out at 560, guys. This place is gorgeous. We're just finishing a let me try that again in English. A renovation on holes 14 and 15. Brand new green complex, brand new river, brand new lake. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Woo.
It should be open here. COVID slowed us down a bit within the next week or so, so we're going to get it out there. I'm also going to tell you this, the gift certificate is good for a year, but if anything happens where the shelter in place isn't lifted or the golf courses can't open to the public, I'll make sure that's good as long as you need it, and if not, we'll get you back out there. Right now, we're up to 920. We're at 930. Andrew Brown at 940, folks. We're at $940. Going to La Rinconada for a foursome. It'll be a great day. It's beautiful, and it's close by. We're at 950. Andrew Brown is beating out Andrew Brown. How awesome is that?
Beating out
PJ
himself.
Sanchez is up to $1,000.
Woo!
We're at $1,000 at looking at it, folks. This is going to take us over $14,000 for the evening. PJ's at $1,000. Kelly's at $1,010. There we go. Sean's creeping ahead at $1,020. How about we keep going, folks? How about $1,050? We're at $1,030. How about $1,100? Somebody give me $1,100. A nice round number. $1,100. Marissa McMillan, Ross would love it. We had 1,040 up at La Rinconada. Marissa's bidding against herself as well. We're at 1,050. Thank you, Marissa. Jason Lee at $1,200. Jason Lee's coming on strong, folks. That's $1,200. Force him at La Rinconada. Arrange it with me. I might even buy you a few drinks at the turn. We're
I'll
at
join you.
$1,200 up.
I'll join you too.
Father, I'll tell you what, if you guys coordinate this with me, we'll get Father Steve and myself out in the group next to you, and I'll pick up food and beverage for you. We're at
Look at that.
$1,300 for
Look
Kelly
at that.
Solberg. We're at $1,300 for Kelly Solberg. Farley hopping on in at $1,310, $1,320 for Jim. We're at $1,320 for a foursome at La Rinconada. Father Steve and I promise to hit into you all day long. We're at $2,000. $2,000 for La Rinconada. That is fantastic. Thank you so much. We just said that. That's in 2,000, didn't I? $2,000 for La Rinconada. It's a foursome at La Rinconada.
Beautiful course.
Might heckle a little bit. He might heckle. I might just sit there and be quiet. Kelly Solberg in at 2010. Thanks, Kelly. That was Rinconada. Folks, this is going to take us over 15,000 for the night. Kelly Solberg has just jumped this up to $2,500. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
$2,500. Foursome at La Rinconada. Father Steve and I will get the group behind. I guess we can throw a couple other folks in there. So
That's
we're
right.
at $2,500.
Let's do this.
$2,500 up at La Rinconada. We're going to go once. $2,500 at La Rinconada. Kelly Solberg's at $2,500 going twice. Kelly Solberg at La Rinconada for $2,500. And Jason Lee has snuck in. Jason Lee is a sneaker. But the auction is still open.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Kelly, you going to take that? I'm coughing here. That's $2,510 by Jason Lee. Jason, we have $2,510 for Jason Lee. Kelly, you want to get back in? It's only $20 to get ahead of him. $2,510. What do you say, Kelly? Don't give up, Kelly. Come on, we're all there supporting you. We're at $2,510 for Jason Lee. We're at $2,510 for Jason Lee going once. Come on, Kelly. You know you want to do it. $2,510. There she goes. That's $2,520. Come on, Jay. Don't let her get ahead of you, buddy. $2,520. Jay, you want to go up higher? $2,530. We got $2,520 for Kelly Solberg. $2,520 for Kelly Solberg. Father Steve.
Trace and I are part of the package. We're part of the package,
We're
too.
part of the package.
That's
You
right.
get stuck with Father Steve, and you get the joy of my company. So stuck with Father Steve, the joy of my company. We're at $2,530. Jason
Woo!
really likes to golf with
Hey.
me. So we're at $2,530 for Jason Lee. What do you think, Kelly? Because have everybody heard this? Father Steve is going to leave the parish. He's going to be going over to St. Leo. We're very, very happy for him and his new experience. But this would be a great way to come out and say goodbye to Father Steve.
On the golf course.
On the golf course. With a couple of adult beverages. We're at $2,530 for Jason Lee. We're at $2,530 for Jason Lee. Going once. We're at $2,530. Call a friend, Kelly. Get somebody to join you. $2,530 for Jason Lee. Going twice. I just got a nice little note. Ben Olson. Ben Olson will put another foursome out there.
Ben, another member at La Rinconada. Look at this.
Another member
It's
at La Rinconada.
it's a joint effort. Thank you, Ben.
This will get you two
Kobe
foursomes
Construction,
at La
shout out.
Rinconada, plus Father Steve and I heckling you. Maybe
That's-
we'll even get you
that's
some
a-
cocktails. We got
whoa.
$2,530. Carry the bags. I'm not built to be a caddy. I'd have a heart attack.
I'll carry anything. Whatever.
We're at $2,530. Ben, that was awesome. So
Thank you,
cool.
Ben.
$2,530. Jason Lee might just be getting the steal of the night. $2,530 going once. $2,530 going twice. Kelly, what would you think, Kelly, if you went $2,520, Jason went $2,530, Jason got a foursome, and you got a foursome? Put it in the comments if that'll work for you, Jason and Kelly. $2,540 for Jason, or for Kelly, $2,530 for Jason. You each get a foursome. What do you guys think? Does that work for you? I need to see some comments, guys. All right. I don't hear anything here, so I'm going to say $2,540 for Kelly. We're going to go once. We're going to go twice.
It's a
Okay,
yes.
we got a yes,
Yes.
for both of them.
Yes,
So
yes.
We've got two winners here.
Woo!
Both at $2,540. Jason, $2,540 will be good. We have going once. Going twice. Sold to Jason and Kelly. That's awesome.
Wow, we're going to play
Thank
twice.
you very much. We're going to play
Play
twice.
twice.
All right. All right, that was incredible, incredible, incredible. All right.
Thank you, Tracy, for donating the foursome. Thank you, Ben. Thank you to all those who
Ben, that was awesome.
who bid
Thanks
for this. It's
stepping in, my
wonderful.
friend. All right. So last year we had this auction item at the golf tournament. This is the Marriott Staycation. This is the Marriott in Saratoga, right next to Santana Row. And Erica won this last year. She was talking to me about it last night and said it was amazing. They got there, they went out, they hit some great restaurants, they did some dancing, they had a blast. So this is going to be for a weekend at the Marriott next to Santana Row in Saratoga. And we're going to wait for that to come up for us.
Rajiv.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, folks. We have technical difficulties here. I just want to say thank you. There's a lot of sponsors out there. We really appreciate it. Okay, we're at the Marriott Staycation now. Again, this is 2 nights at the Marriott. You can go out there, enjoy yourself. It's beautiful. We have Stacy is in at $110 for a weekend. Elaine, has anybody looked at the cost of a hotel in Santa Clara County? Now, obviously, right now, we've been stuck at home. Can you imagine how great it would be to have somebody come in, take the kids once this is lifted, and you can have a nice weekend away? We're up to $230 on this weekend. It sounds amazing to me. Get out of the house, enjoy yourself. And yes, Jennifer, Father Steve is using the adulting is hard. Adulting, right? There we go.
Yes.
We all have our messages this evening. David, you're in at $300 on the Marriott Staycation. We're getting slap happy because we are over $15,000, folks. David's at $300 on the Marriott Staycation. Do we have anybody want to come in over the $300? David, we're going to start this off going once. We're going to go twice. Gina has jumped in at $310. I'll tell you what, $310 for 2 nights at a Marriott's a steal. Patty's now in at $330. That is fantastic. So we're at $330 2 nights at the Marriott. Sean Kellenberger, $340. That would be an amazing evening. Jim jumping in at $350. There we go. What's that? Date night at Santana Row. Sean, you do that. You can have a fun time. I think that'd be great. I think you should jump right back over Jim. Jim's at $350. We have $350 at date night for Santana Row, Marriott Staycation. Sean, there you go, buddy. Way to step up. That's $360. Staycation, it's still a steal at that price, folks. We have $360 going to Sean Kellenberger. $370 going to Stacy Sauber. Thank you, Stacy. We have $370 for the Marriott Staycation. $370 for a night near Santana Row. We all know Santana Row. Kevin Farley jumping on in. That's $380 for Kevin Farley. We know Kevin Farley will use that room. He'll have a great night going to Santana Row. I have a place today to go back to stay.
It is.
Father Steve, you ever go to Santana Row?
Once in a while. Yeah. I think that's some nice restaurants. Yeah.
A lot of good places to eat, a couple good bars, good places to go dancing. Sean Kellenberger is back in at $400. We're at $400. It's $200 a night, guys. If anybody stayed in the area here, $200 a night's nothing. Dennis Carpio jumps on in. You and Tess would have a fantastic time. We're at $410. Heck, you could even have family come in and use it as having family stay and not actually stay with you. That sounds kind of awesome. So we're at the Marriott Staycation. We're at $410 for Dennis Carpio. We are at $410 at Dennis Carpio. We're going once. We are going. Oh, Gina's jumping in $420. That's still a steal at $420. Gina, nice job. We're at $420 for the Marriott Staycation. We're at $420. We're going to go Jackie Rapetti. Hi, Jackie. We're at $430. We're at $430 for Jackie Rapetti. We have $430 at Jackie Rapetti at Marriott Staycation next to Santana Row. Does anybody want it for $340? We're going to go $430 for Jackie Rapetti going once. We're going to have $430 for Jackie Rapetti going twice. We're going to have $430 for Jackie Rapetti going 3 times. And Dennis Carpio sneaks in.
Oh, Dennis.
Kevin Farley, everyone's jumping. Kevin Farley's back to the top list. Kevin Farley, you got to swing by my house and pick up your bike, pal. You got $460 for
There we
Kevin
go.
Farley Staycation. Sean Kellenberger wants it, $470. We need this vacation, Sean. This would be awesome. We have $470 for Sean Kellenberger. Anybody want to go $480? We're looking for $40. Heck, make it $500, Kevin. Come on, jump on in. Sean, you make it $500. Show Kevin what's up. We're at $480 for Kevin Farley, $480 for 2 nights. Dennis Carpio, $490. Thank you, Dennis. Kevin's back in at the 500. You know, folks, we don't got to go by $10 increments. You see that black button that says bid more? If you hit that, you can jump this right up to $600, scare everybody away, and all of a sudden you have yourself a 2-night stay at the Marriott. We have $500 for Kevin Farley. Does anybody want to go? $550. The black button will get you to $550. You just touch it. 550. It's going to get you all the way there. We have $500 for Kevin. $600 for Dennis Carpio. Thank you, Dennis. That's amazing. All right, we got $600 for Dennis Carpio. We are going to go $600 going once. Kevin, you can do this. $600 going twice. Kevin, you can do this. $600 going 3 times. Jim Carlson sneaking on in. Good job, Jim Carlson. There we go. Kevin Farley's back in front. $620. I'm telling you guys, this is still a steal. Still a steal. Kevin Farley, I like that bid, $620. That's solid. How about if we go Kevin Farley at $620 going once? Sean, I'll tell you what, that's $640, Kellenberger. That's coming in strong, my friend. Dennis, I think $675 would be a great number to come in at. $675 would be amazing. There, $650 will work. Maybe Kellenberger, what do you think? $675? We're at $650 for Dennis Carpio right now. That's $325 a night. And I'll tell you what, you'll get 7 raffle tickets, Dennis. That's amazing. We got Dennis Carpio, $650 going once. We have Dennis Carpio, $650 going twice. Charlotte Kellenberger sneaking in. We have $650 going 3 times. And Dennis, you and Tess have a great stay at the Marriott. $650 for a weekend stay. Good job, Dennis. Thank you very much. Everybody,
Congrats, Dennis.
That bidding took us over $16,000.
A little shout out to the Carpio family. The GoPro that we're using, that's actually Dennis's. So the screen the high quality you're seeing, it's actually Dennis's. So thank you. Shout out to him.
Thank you, Dennis. Also, while we're just looking at the screen here, remember that green button pledges $50 right now. If you want to go a little bit more, a little bit less, whatever fits in your budget, hit the black button.
So Tracy, we are down to 3 more items. That's it, right?
3 more items.
3 more items. We're at the home stretch here.
Now, I've looked at some of the names out here tonight, Father.
Yes.
I've had a couple of glasses of wine with
Yeah.
a couple of these gentlemen. And a lot of these guys know their wine. This next one coming up is amazing. What we've got is a Sea Smoke Pinot Noir. This is a magnum of the Pinot Noir. The retail value on this is about $300. This has been donated by Joseph George Fine Wines. So, folks, when I talked to Bert George, he's the proprietor, he said this is like hen's teeth. Not just the wine, but the magnum. You can't find it anywhere. Pardon me. We're at $120. Greg Wine. That's one of those guys that I've had a glass of wine or two with. This is an amazing, amazing bottle of wine. Vicky, you're getting the steal. Stacy, good job. Dominic, good job, my friend. Dan Quinn jumping on in. Greg's coming back in. Guys, the bidding's going strong. We're at 230. Gary, I saw you. Mike and Kathy, thank you. This is amazing. Brenda, you'll love this. I know your wine taste. You'll love this. We're at $270, folks. This is an amazing bottle of wine. I'll tell you what. When
It's a Magnum.
It is a Magnum. It is not a 750.
Not just a normal bottle, it's a Magnum.
It's a 2017. This is down in the, where is it? It's in
Paso Robles?
Paso Robles, I believe. Father Steve, where's that from?
Oh, no, it says Appalachian, Santa Rita Hills.
Santa Rita Hills. I'm pretty sure it's not from Appalachia. It's from out here in California, folks.
Santa Rita Hills, yeah.
All right, Brendan Martin's in the lead here at $310 on the Sea Smoke. This is something you don't find very often, folks. I'll tell you what, I'm in a fine wine store. They had 2 bottles, and they said it was next to impossible to get them. Mike and Kathy, thank you at $320. Mike and Kathy, thank you very much. Greg back in front at $330. Do I have anybody out there that wants to say $340? Anybody out there want to go $340? Greg Wong's going to run away with this at $330 if we're not careful, folks. Mike and Kathy, thank you. We got $340. Greg, you want to jump back in? PJ, $350. PJ, now last year, I think PJ took the wine home last year, too.
Oh, yeah, they got the duck horn.
They got the duck horn last
Compliments
year.
to Tracy.
Greg's back in at $370. Mike and Kathy, they're just jumping right over. You got to jump right back in the game here. I'll tell you what, we're at $370 for Greg Wong. PJ, I think $400 sounds good. $400 sounds like an amazing. I mean, I will even pose for a picture just like this for you, PJ, just like that.
You're blushing,
All right,
man.
We're at 300. No, that's sunburn and windburn. We're at $370 for Greg Long. We're at $300. Neen Martellino's throwing in here saying Santa Rita Hills is an amazing region for Pinot, and she is absolutely right. And she is going to come in strong. And then Mike and Kathy right on top of it. We're up to $410 on the Sea Smoke, folks. 410. Greg Long, I know you like it, buddy. You're going to jump back in? We're at 410. Brenda Martin, how about you? You haven't heard from you in a while. We're at 410 on the Sea Smoke. Greg Long's back in at 420. Brenda, can I get 430 for this? What do you think? Mike and Kathy, you going to let them run away with this? We're at 420. PJ's back in at 430. She can't win the wine 2 years in a row, folks. That just wouldn't be right. We're at 430 for PJ. 430 for PJ. Going once. Greg Long, what do you think? There we go. 440, Greg. Good job. Way to step it up. We're at 440 for the Sea Smoke. 440, Greg, I volunteer to come and help you drink it. Can I have everybody out here at 450? 450 for the PJ. That's good for at least 2 to 3 people, I think. PJ's in at 450. Let's see, we're at 450 for PJ. We're going to go ahead and go with the Sea Smoke at 450. Do I hear 460? PJ's at 450. Going once. Greg Long's at 460, folks. $460 for Greg Long. $460 for the Sea Smoke Pinot. And we have 460 going once. We have 460 going twice. Who won the staycation? Was that
Carpio.
I think a great way to start a night out before you go over.
Get the wine
to
and then
is get the wine, have the wine in the room. And
Oh,
pregame.
man.
I think that would be a great idea, Dennis. I think at $500 you can get the wine to go with the hotel room. We're at Greg Long for $480. $480 going once. $480 going twice. And we want to sneak in here. We're at Brenda Martin. There she is. I knew she was out there somewhere. We're at $490. Greg Long's back in at $500. I don't think you're going easy there, Brenda. We got $500 for Greg Wong. The Perez family just joined in. Hi, Perez's. We're at $500 on the Greg Wong bid. $500 for the Sea Smoke Pinot. Going once. We're at $500 going twice. Brenda Martin sneaking. I can hear her sneaking up. There she is at $510. All right, Brenda, good job. Greg, you gonna let her get away with that? Nope. There's $520. Brenda, I think you get yourself a fight. We're at $520. You know what $520 gets you, Father Steve?
What?
That gets you 10 raffle tickets.
Yeah.
And a
30 more
fantastic
gets
bottle
you
of
one
wine.
more. Yeah.
Jen Wong is saying, Greg, you can't have this. I'm going $530.
Oh.
I like it. Let's have a family feud going on. We're at $530 for the Wong family.
Thank you, Wong
$530 for
family.
Wong, thank you very much. All right, we're at $530 going once. Hey, Greg, you can't let her take it. You got to go $540. You know that. We're at $530 going twice. Brenda Martin wants it at $540. We're at $540 for Brenda Martin. Greg Wong says no. No, we're going $550, folks. We got $550 by the Wongs. Good job, Greg. Thank you very much. We have $550 for Greg Wong. And my volunteer for either one, Greg or Brenda, I will come and help you drink it. It is now $550. We're at $550 for Greg Wong going once. We're at $550 for Greg Wong. We're at $560 for Brenda Martin. I'm waiting for Jen Wong to show up. Jen Wong's out there. She's hurdling. We have $560 for Brenda Martin. Brenda Martin's at $560. We're going to go what? $570 for Jen Wong. Brenda, you got two going against one here. We have $570 for Jen Wong. Brenda, you going $580? We're at $580. Can we get $580? Jen Wong's at $570. $570 for Jen Wong going once. $570 for Jen Wong going twice. I've seen the story before.
We have seen the story. And what's going to happen next?
What's going to happen
What's going to happen next?
Brenda's getting encouragement in the chat room. We got $580. Mike and Kathy out of nowhere.
Whoa.
Mike and Kathy out of nowhere. And
Whoa.
Greg Wong says no. Says no. We're at $500. Mike and Kathy. Uh-oh. Greg, you might have a fight in your hands. We're
Going to be here all night. Let's do this.
Hey, I'll stay here all night. We might need to open the wine, but I'll stay here all night.
I have the opener.
Greg Wong's back at 610. Back at 610. I'm going to take a second break here for the station identification. Greg Wong's at 610. Jen Wong says no. Jen Wong says, Greg, your
She's in
money's
the
no good
game.
here. We're at 620. Mike, Kathy, what do you think? We can get 620. Brenda, 630. What do you think? Jen Wong's got it at $620. 620 going once. 620 going twice. Which one's going to sneak in this time, Father Steve? You want to make a bet?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Rajiv, we got $620 going 3 times. Let's see if everybody sneaks in.
All
Jen
right.
Wong beats everybody out with the Sea Smoke Pinot Noir. Jen
Thank
Wong,
you.
that is a
Congratulations.
fantastic bid.
Thank you, Jen.
Wong, you just brought us over $17,000 for the night. That is amazing.
Woo!
2 left, folks.
That's for you, Jen.
2 left. Now this next one, Father Steve.
Yes.
You like to go to Tahoe?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what. I talked about Tahoe. You ran away. He's going to Tahoe. Father Steve, have you ever been to Tahoe Keys?
Yeah.
Really?
Have
Have you ever stayed at a place? Can you tell me about the place you stayed at?
Yeah, it's my parents' house. Yes. It's actually very beautiful. You go into the Tahoe Keys, humble abode over there. 4-bedroom, 2 baths with a little. There's a little a dock as well. So the dock takes you out to the Lake Tahoe. So we'd love to offer that place for all the children for the auction item here. We'd love to host you, have you come there for a weekend. So here we go. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks. I'm reading these comments and it is cracking me up. The Perez's are back in full effect. Tell you what, they're not only in the church, not only in the school, they're in the chat room. I love it.
They're all over the place.
All right. Hey, Tahoe Keys, folks. Hey, I'll tell you what, the chat rooms have been fantastic. The kids are in them all day talking with their teachers, talking. It's been great. And it's great to see you guys doing this here in an adult event. So 4-bedroom, 2-bath, sleeps 8. It's got a dock. You can haul your boat on up there. Father Steve, thank you. And thank your parents for donating this. We really appreciate it. It is for a weekend, so it's 2 nights?
Yeah, but you can stay longer if you want. Just we'll just whatever you want, man. It's there. So
can we make it a 3-night stay?
Make it 3-night. Yeah.
We're gonna make it a 3-night stay.
Yeah,
All
whatever.
Right, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. We're gonna make it a 3-night stay. We're up to 1520. Sean Kellenberger coming in strong. I'm gonna tell you, Father Steve said this night. I believe him. I mean, look at that face. He's gonna tell us the truth every single time. Jackie Rapetti is in here at 1570. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. That sounds like an easy sleeps 8. We're just north of $2,000. Suzanne, thank you very much. Sean's at 2030 now. Sean's at 2040. Sean's going to bid against himself. Sean, you want to go 2050? Oh, Anton at 2,500. We're at $2,500. And I'll tell you what, for 3 nights, that seems like a screaming deal for a house. Remember, this is an owned house, so there are no penalties. You can go up when you want to. You'll arrange it with Father Steve. You don't have to worry about it. We have just gone to $3,000. Liz is going to jump that, but Mike and Kathy, that was a great jump. Thank you. Liz, thank you very much. We're at $3,010 on the Tahoe Keys 3-night stay. 4-bed, 2-bath, sleeps 8. Does that have a hot tub?
No hot tub, but for those who have boats, you can bring your boats too to launch the boat, and or we have our little boat. We can give you a ride, or if you want, you know.
And we've just been jumped up to $3,500.
Look at that.
And it's already been outbid.
Yeah. No, it's a motor one, not the rowing.
510. It is BYOB. Bring your own boat. No jet skis. Anything you need on the water, bring yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kelly's at $4,000. $4,000 for a 3-night stay up in Tahoe. And I'll tell you what, that still seems like a good deal. And you know what you get with $4,000? A lot of raffle tickets.
A lot. That's a lot of raffle tickets. That's a lot. We really have fun, you know.
I got to do the math. I got to do the old math, and I can't do that in my head. So we're at 4,010. Mike and Kathy, thank you very much. Thank you for that bid. That is amazing. 4,010. Remember, folks, this is the second to last item. Second to last item. So we're at 4,010. 4,010 to Mike and Kathy. It seems like a fantastic bid. We're going to say Mike and Kathy, we got 4,010 going once. We have 4,010 going twice. Do I have anybody sneaking in? We have 4,020. There's always a sneaker. Kelly,
Whoever wins, we'd love to host you there and hope you have a good time. It's really beautiful. It's really quiet. And those, if I can stop by too, you have access to a private beach as well. Once the COVID thing is over, right? And you know, we can extend it out. If you don't want to travel now, if you feel uncomfortable, we can extend it out to 2 years in advance, 24 months. So whenever you want, you know, you have access to a private beach over there. There is, the house doesn't have a hot tub, but in the community area, they have a hot tub, an indoor swimming pool as well. So we can.
Father Steve, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Ira has asked if we wanted to sell two weekends.
Oh, who's this?
From Ira.
Oh, why not?
Klein.
Why not?
Ira Klein, he says yes.
Why not?
We
Why
will
not?
do this twice. So
Why not?
Kelly Solberg, we've got you in at 40-30 because you outbid Kelly Solberg at 40-20. Thank you very much. The extra $10 is going to go a long way. So we've got Kelly at 40-30. Does anybody else want to take this up a notch? We'll take our top two bidders. Mike and Kathy, you might want to check that. If you really want to do that, I'd love it, but I'm not sure you wanted to go 40,000. So can we undo that one, Rajiv? I think we might have had an accident there. Unless you want to go, Mike, Kathy, let me know in the comments. If you want to go $40,000, I'm sure.
No. We're honest people, Tracy.
40K is a lot. That is very generous, but that's a fat finger right there. Okay, somebody else, well, right now it says they have to bid at 40,510. I don't think anybody wants
We're
to do
open
that.
to having two.
Okay, can somebody type in 4040 or 40, how about Mike and Kathy, try 4050. I think you were trying to bid 40,000 or $40,050. How about $4,050, Mike and Kathy? Can you type that in for me? Please. Okay, we're not back out of this, folks. You have to sit with us a second. Father Steve.
Yes.
I want to say thank you. We've had my kids here now for, my oldest is in 7th grade. I've enjoyed getting to know you. I think you've been amazing here. And I will personally say that I'll miss you.
Wow.
My children will miss you. I think our whole school will miss you. And we wish you the absolute best of luck going forward.
Thank you. It's been a great friendship.
All right, we're at $4,040 for Mike and Kathy. Thank you very much. We're back on track. We're going to do it at the same price, and we'll take the top two bidders. So the top two bidders at 40-40. Right now, we have Mike and Kathy, and I believe our second up was Kelly. I'd have to confirm that though, Rajiv, but I think right now we're at 40-40. But if somebody bids 40-50, then I know who it is, and it makes it really easy. So for $10, I'd be super appreciative for somebody to go $4,050. We have 4,040 going once. Kelly, thank you. Now I've got Kelly at 4,050, Mike and Kathy at 4,040. We're going to do two trips at 4,050 unless I get a higher biddy going once. 4,050 going twice. 4,050 going 3 times. And Mike and Kathy, Kelly Solberg, thank you very much. You both.
All right. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Rajiv, I'm going to ask a technical question here. Does that just show the $1 figure amount, or does it show both? So you know what that means, folks? We just passed $25,000. $25,000. I'll tell you what, folks, that is amazing. And we still have one more gift.
Yeah, thank you to the Solberg family and also Mike and Kathy. Kudos. Thank you very much. Yes.
Father Steve, thank you for framing for us. That is amazing.
Sure.
All right. So you've seen 4 of us talk this evening, and three of us, not the guy in the pink shirt, are going to volunteer to serve dinner for 10, sponsored and hosted by Tapsalog Bistro. So Father Steve, Father Mark, and Miss Grover will be going ahead and serving at Tapsalog Bistro. I was at this event last year. It was absolutely spectacular. Ed and PJ do an amazing job. So Rajiv, can we go ahead and get this auction started here for dinner with Father Mark, Father Steve, Miss Grover, up to 10 people. We're going to go ahead and start this auction at $400 at Tapsalog. Elena, thank you very much. Okay, we got $500 already. We're at $550 for Jim. Ben, $600, $650 for Jim, $700, $750. Let's keep going. $800, $850 for Gary. Good choice, Gary. I love it.
Gary won last year, and him and his family, they had a great time. And Father Mark just told me right now that you also get a chance to meet the new priest coming in to replace me, Father Andre Garcia. So you get a chance to meet him as well. So he's part of the package deal. Is that what it is? Okay, all right. Not part of the 10, okay, but part of the serving.
That's part of the serving.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great chance
Just to be clear.
Your new priest. That's amazing. What a great opportunity in a nice informal setting. You and 9 of your friends, 10 people. We think that is amazing. Right now, Jim Carlson's at $3,050. Jim, I bet you. Glad I fixed that one. $3,050 for Jim Carlson. Come on, folks. It's great. He just outbid Neen.
Oh, wow. Little family affair going on.
You can't let Dad play you like that. We're at $3,050 for Jim Carlson. Excuse me. $3,050 for Jim. We're going to do $3,050. Gary's in at $3,100. We're at $3,100. That green button, folks, will get you up to $3,150. We have $3,100 for Gary. PJ is hoping to host dinner at the new Santa Clara place. That's amazing. Dad did just outbid daughter. That's amazing. Neen says, nuh-uh. I'm back in at $3,150.
Oh, Neen.
Back ahead of Neen here, Gary. We have Jim back at the $3,200. Neen, you let this happen? Come on, Neen. Gary's back in at $3,250. Neen, you got to get back in there. $3,250 for Gary. $3,300 for Neen. You know what that sounds like to me? Gym time. Jim, where you at? We're at $3,300 for Neen. We're at $3,300 for Neen. Ed says that Father Steve will be serving wearing shorts. Father Steve, will you wear a SC shirt?
I'll wear whatever you need to be worn. Yes, I will wear shorts. I wear whatever.
There we go. All right, we're at $3,300 for Neen Martellino. We're going to say we're going $3,300 for Neen going once. $3,300 for Neen going twice. Neen says you have to wear Raiders gear.
Yes, I will. I will wear whatever you want me to wear.
Well, Gary just bailed you out. He's at $3,350.
All right.
Gary, you just made Father Steve very happy. If you want to see that Raiders gear, you got to get up to $3,400. We're looking for $3,400 for dinner for 10 at Tapsalog Bistro, hopefully at the new location. Father Steve, Father Mark, Father
Andre Garcia. Miss Sue Grover.
Miss Grover. Right now we're at $3,350 going once. We're at $3,350 going twice. I'm sorry, this is the last time out with Father Steve, and Neen wants that. Titus, thanks for joining us. We're at $3,400 on our last auction item of the evening, folks. $3,400 on the last item up for auction. Neen Martellino is going once. Gary, you want to get back ahead of her? We're Neen Martellino going twice at $3,400. Green button makes it $3,450, folks. $3,450 for Gary. Thank you, Gary. Gary, what do you think, Neen? We're at $3,450 for Gary. You know, Neen, if you wanted to go higher, you hit that black button. You could take this all the way up to $3,600, $3,750 even. We're at $3,450 for Gary. $3,450 for Gary going once. $3,450 for Gary going twice. $3,450, and unless we have a sneaker, Gary's gonna walk away. We're at $3,450. And Neen came in.
Oh, sneaky there.
Thank you, Neen.
Woo.
And if you coordinate with the carpet, you usually have a heck of a night.
That's
$3,500 for Neen Martellino. Now I'm recommending that everybody starts texting your friends and get a coalition together.
Woo.
What was that?
That's right.
Mrs. Grover taught Neen in 2nd grade. You know what? That's worth an awful lot of extra money, don't you think?
Yeah.
If I'm you guys, I am on my cell phone and I'm going with 36 with Gary. But I'm getting.
What are they saying?
I'm getting a coalition together to go together to get this. Right now, Gary's at $3,600. Dinner for 10. Tapsalog Bistro. Tapsalog Bistro. $3,600 for Gary going once. $3,600 for Gary going twice. The last auction item of the evening, $36, unless we got another sneaker. We do. There comes Neen coming in.
Oh,
36.50.
there she is.
36.50. Gary, I think maybe we need to bump this up. This $50 just, she's going to keep jumping right over top of you. We have 36.50 for Neen. Grover, Father Steve, Father Mark in his last hurrah. 36.50 for Neen going once. 36.50 for Neen going twice. And Gary says no.
Oh,
That'll
slap.
be $3,700.
Nope.
$3,700. Now I got to tell you, 10 people, that is only an increase of $5 a person. That seems like a screaming deal to me, Father Steve. We're at $3,700 for dinner for 10 at Tapsalog Bistro. $3,700 with Father Steve wearing whatever you want. Father Mark, Miss Grover, meet the new priest, $3,700. Andres, what?
Garcia.
Garcia, thank
That's
you.
right.
Andres Garcia. That's $3,700 to Gary going once. $3,700 Gary going twice. 37. Ira wants to know, can we sell two? I can't do that, Ira, because
I think 2 is possible too. I know Ed is on the call. Can we, if Ed is there or PJ, would it be possible to have 2 dinners?
Kelly, we love Tapsalog Bistro as well. What do you think? PJ, Ed, are you still out there? Do I need to start making some personal calls here? Ira, I love the fact you're doing this.
I think I'm gonna make an executive decision. Ed's gonna say okay. He's my boy.
Oh, okay, and if not,
I'll pay for it.
Steve's gonna
If
cover
not,
it.
I'll pay for it. Yeah.
Jim, you're at $3,900. Jim has now outbid Neen, and then Gary comes in at $3,950. We're at $3,950 again. We'll do 2 of these, folks, so the top 2 bidders will win. I think it would be great if that was Jim and Neen just for pre-communication. Gary, I hope you win it because I think you're an amazing man. We're at $3,950 for Gary.
2 dinners.
We will do 2 dinners. 2 dinners. I'm Father Steve's follower. Ed and PJ are the best. I agree. Gary's at $3,950. Jim's at $3,900. We have $3,950 as our top bid. This will be 1 for Gary, 1 for Jim. Going once. This is our last item, folks. Going twice. That green button has your name all over it. Come on, everybody, sneak in. We're at $3,950. What do we got? Is it going to happen? We're at
All right.
$3,950
Okay.
$3,950 for Jim. Folks, thank you so much. That's going to take us, well.
So the winners are the Gary, Orlando, and Jim. Is that right?
Jim. And
All
guess
right.
what, folks? That's going to get us right next to $30,000.
Woo!
$30,000. All right, a couple seconds here from Father Steve, here from Father Mark. Remember, when you go to your pledge card, that's the upper right-hand corner. Click that button to pay. We're going to figure out the raffle item, folks. Stay up for just a couple seconds while we
There's
figure this
a
out. Father
there's a
Steve?
final video. I think.
There is.
Yeah, there's one little final video that we want you to
We do
watch
have
as
one
well.
final video for you to look
Before
at.
we
I
wrap up.
apologize. While we're watching the video, we'll work on the raffle. There are 12 raffle items, I believe. We're going to post.
Yeah, play the video.
Play the video.
Video time.
I just transferred to senior and my reading was not the best. I didn't really like to read, but then they gave me an opportunity, like over a lifetime, I guess I would say, and that's what made me like strive to be a better person and improve my reading. Donate to the St. Lucie Golf Tournament for us to help our school and help us with Camp Thrive.
Support St. Lucie Parish! Woo-hoo!
Hi, Jim, I see you out there. We will add this to the cart. We have to add that second tap